What's going on, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're going to unbox the Iron Spider premium format by Sideshow. First, we'll take a look at the art box. We have a picture of the statue on the front with the Iron Spider logo, spider webs on the sides, and then the back of the box has the back side of the statue, which I thought was pretty cool. So only one box for this bad boy. Let's go ahead and take off the lid, and I've already unwrapped everything, so we don't need to deal with all of that. Let's take a look first at this base, which is super heavy. We got number 301 out of 650, no exclusive here, just this one version, and the bottom of the base has the spider web, and it has like a meteorite impact ground with the rocks shattered everywhere. Again, super heavy. We have 3 of the Iron Spider legs. You can see the color-coded peg. It has a dull gold finish and a lot of weathering on there. It looks like he's been in battle and he's got dirty legs. Here's the magnet that will go on his back. This leg is pretty light, and so is the next one, the one with the orange peg. So you have the 2 lightweight pegs that are on each side of Iron Spider. A lot of detail packed into the sculpt. Again, that dull metallic gold, the splatter of dirt and mud, and then the middle one, which has a peg and a rod, and it's super heavy. It feels like the base, kind of like a counterweight, and it'll make more sense when we assemble it. A strong, sturdy magnet in the middle as well, as that'll go in Spidey's back. Let's take a look at Spider-Man's hands. Dig in the detail that you see in the gloves here. You can see his hand underneath, but you can still see the design of the costume. Same type of gold and weathering on the gauntlets. And just loving the red paint job. They really nailed the Iron Man and Iron Spider candy red paint. And then on to the star of the show, the body. Man, the detail on the spider emblem, I'm really digging. The gold complements that red so well. And you still see the muscle detail, whether it's his abdomens or the lats, his quads, and the back where those 3 spider legs will key into. So much detail on the shoulders and on the arms as well. And lastly, let's take a look at the portrait. So, bug-eyed Spidey. What more can you say about this paint job? It just pops off the screen. Same kind of intricate details on the neck, which really helps hide the seam when you put this piece together. All right, so speaking of which, we've got the base on the table. We're gonna go ahead and put that very heavy spider leg on the back, and you can see it almost wants to tilt backwards, but it'll make sense again once we get Spidey on here. Color-coded pegs. With this one, I actually had to go back and push it down a little bit harder. I didn't realize it wasn't all the way in right here. All right, and then the last leg on the other side. That'll go in pretty easily. And then we could swing it around and get Spider-Man keyed in, so you can see how easily you can kind of maneuver those legs. All 3 magnets are very strong, and they have to be because he's literally suspended in air. We're gonna put his arms on, his left and his right, and then of course, cap it off with that beautiful portrait.
You do not dose Nick Fury.
This one is impressive on multiple levels. First of all, the sheer size of it. It's just under 27 inches tall, under 20 inches in width, and about 15 inches in depth. And then you have the design. It's reminiscent to the Michael Turner Civil War variant that he did, although a different pose and doesn't have the Captain America shield on the base. This one was sculpted by Andre Mello with design by Richard Long, Ian McDonald, and Martine Canali. And then you have the engineering of it. Like I said, Spider-Man is suspended in air, nothing underneath him. He's being held up by those Iron Spider legs in the back. And they got the engineering down. Spider-Man is just light enough, and that middle leg is just heavy enough to support him, and those magnets are super strong. Then you have the paint applications. You guys can see that candy apple red shining on the camera. They've got that down, plus the weathering. Like I showed you guys on the close-up of the legs, they got the dirt and mud scattered about. And then when you get toward the legs, it gradually gets dirtier as you go down. So on the shin guards, you can see kind of scrapes and battle damage, and then the boot gets even dirtier. This piece retails $695, and with that low edition size, it's no surprise that it's currently waitlisted on Sideshow. So if you're interested in this piece, join the waitlist and you'll get an email if one becomes available. But let me know what you guys think about the Spider-Man Iron Spider Premium format by Sideshow in the comments below, and stay minty fresh. Peace. This video is brought to you by thatspidermanbooth.com. If you're into modern comics, variants, and exclusives, you got to check out their subscription box. You get 5 comics, $100 of retail value for just $50, but that's not all. You also get an exclusive that's limited to this box, the only place that you can get it, plus there are a ton of other perks. Make sure to check out thatspidermanbooth.com and sign up for that subscription box today.